How good are Snowflake rated all-terrain tires? What are the biggest improvements when you switch to a dedicated winter? What are the most popular winter tire options among the truck and SUV crowd these days? I've done about 20,000 kilometers worth of winter driving in dozens of vehicles on dozens of different tires over the past 2 winter seasons up here in Sudbury, Ontario, and in this video, I want to give you some key impressions on the biggest differences between an all-weather or winter-rated all-terrain tire and a dedicated winter tire with a focus on vehicles built for off-road adventure. That is, pickup trucks, SUVs, and 4x4s. And we're starting with the Ford Maverick. This one's on Falken Wild Peak tires, an all-weather, all-terrain tire aimed at a shopper who primarily wants to use a single tire all year round, and who probably isn't switching to a dedicated winter when the snow flies. So in the specific testing conditions that I'm showing you here, these inspired adequate confidence to handle around town driving on several snow days without any issue. The Maverick felt stable and confident, even in deep snow. The all-wheel drive system got plenty of grip to claw and dig through the deep stuff, and provided you're driving at a very reasonable speed, the performance under braking is alright too. Ditto the Goodyear Wrangler Territory tires that I've encountered on the Ram TRX and Ford Bronco. I would tell prospective shoppers that these feel good in the snow in a lot of situations, particularly in lower speed driving on slushy or snow-covered surfaces. Braking bite and deep powder is easy to appreciate, and numerous passengers comment positively on the performance of these tires in the snow, as experienced from the passenger seat. To me, these are even more inspiring than the Falkens because the braking bite feels surprisingly good. Though remember, these comments relate only to these specific vehicles in these specific testing conditions, so your results may vary. Point is, if you're driving around town on a snowy day and you're a competent, experienced winter driver who knows what they're doing, you'll probably find a set of Three-Peak Mountain Snowflake or Three-Peak MSF tires like these to be just fine. By the way, that rating simply indicates a minimal traction enhancement versus a tire without it, and it's only measured in snow, not ice. So tires like these will probably be okay around town on a snow day and maybe in other situations too. But you can do much better actually, especially if you do a lot of driving here, on slippery winter highways, often and for hours on end through multiple climate zones, as I've done twice a week for over 16 years. This is what a lot of winter driving looks like for me, and in this setting, both the Wild Peaks and Territories left me wanting for more bite during emergency braking at highway speeds, and more stable handling on many slippery highway surfaces. So if you're considering installing your first set of winter tires to your truck or 4x4, I think it's this setting where you'll see the biggest difference. For where and how I've winter tested hundreds of vehicles over hundreds of thousands of kilometers, the key draw to a dedicated winter tire from where I'm sitting is a marked reduction in traction-related stress levels during highway driving in inclement weather. Alright, so let's talk dedicated winters. My personal recommendations here include the Continental Ice Contact Extreme, a studdable mud and snow rated winter tire that I first encountered on the new Nissan Frontier and shortly after on the Cadillac Escalade. After over 1,000 kilometers of severe winter driving in each machine, I would tell you these tires felt grippier than expected under braking in deep snow and slush. And elsewhere, they tick all of the boxes I like in a confidence-inspiring dedicated winter. Notably, in the Frontier, the available limited slip rear axle works nicely with the added grip from these tires to provide surprisingly good traction on snow even in two-wheel drive. Both Nissan and GM say these tires are a Canadian favorite amongst truck and SUV owners. Nissan Canada tells me that customers have a wide assortment of OEM-approved tires to choose from, and that among large SUV customers, the Continental Ice Contact Extreme or Bridgestone Blizzak DM V2s are among the most popular. And amongst pickup drivers, Nissan says the BF Goodrich All-Terrain TAKO2 are another popular pick in a severe snow-rated all-terrain. GM Canada says that amongst its truck and SUV drivers, customer favorites for winters include the General Grabber Arctic, Bridgestone Blizzak, and the Continental Ice Contact Extreme. After a 2,000-kilometer winter test drive in a Chevrolet Silverado High Country a few years back, I came to easily count its Toyo Observe G3 ice tires as some of the best winter tires I've ever used on a pickup if you're looking for another recommendation. In my circle, many drivers of trucks and SUVs religiously use Nokian winter tires, with the tough Hakkapeliitta LT3 being a common pick. Nokian says the LT3 is the toughest winter tire they make, thanks to extensive puncture prevention built in via aramid fibers that strengthen the tire and lessen the likelihood of potential damage caused by rugged terrain and potholes. Loyal Nokian tire fans can also check out the recently launched Outpost AT or APT tire range, as well as the Hakkapeliitta 10 SUV tire line. So hopefully those impressions help you make a more informed decision about what sort of tires to put on your vehicle in the winter, and point you towards some of the most popular winter tire options for 4x4 and pickup owners in the market today. I'm Justin Pritchard for Driving.ca, and until next time, take care and drive safe.